There's quite a bit of drama going on within the Solana ecosystem and the MarginFi situation, which if you didn't know, we're gonna jump straight onto the laptop here and we're gonna go and look at it. So how it all started? Well, it started off with this tweet, which we're gonna go and read one by one, and then we have the answer from Mark Brennan over here, which is from the MarginFi group. And Solana Blaze said that for the past 3 cycles of emission, 3 weeks, MarginFi has failed to load up the allocated Blaze emission into the reward system for users to claim, and the Blaze sent from emission allocation just sits in their team multisign. So this was the first tweet which kind of got a little bit of heat from the situation. Next up, we can also see it over here from Solana, which I will take you from Solblaze, which I will take you officially the post that we have over here. They have also gone for a sorry for a explanation even better on what happened, but we see that is quite a lot. So what's happening is basically this one. They have said that there is this misunderstanding. The Solblaze team reached out to the MarginFi regarding the lack of emission refuels and confirmed the read receipt from the team member, which is the Margin NALT, but has not received a response. So basically they left him on red. Now, let me know also down below in the comments your MarginFi prediction. I am still putting my Solana ecosystem, my Solana tokens over here. I'm still farming up points. Will the airdrop happen or not? I think not, but we're going to go and evaluate even better the situation right now because the CEO, the founder, has moved out of MarginFi and left the team or everything in hand with the team. So the team could potentially be doing all of this, which could be something good. Now, talking about MarginFi, we can then also, we're going to go and see a little bit of the statistic that we have researched over here. But basically, they sent them a message asking what's happening, left them on red, no answer. Then we got here that the main claim that the recent congestion is the cause of the emission refuel delays. However, this delays is refuel extended 3 weeks longer than the recent congestion. Talking about all of these first 3 parts, the answer was that instead of 3 weeks, it was only 3 days and not 3 weeks. This is because of the chain congestion and prioritizing user safety. To take the matter worse, MarginFi has consistently paid out more than guidelines to Blaze lenders and borrowers. So they have lost money, they say, from their side, responding to the Blaze situation. And then also here they talk that I was approving the replies of the Blaze LM on our multisign as this thread was posted. This is a complete slap in the face to our long-standing relationship with Blaze, as MarginFi was the first integrator of the BSOL and he's the largest holders of BSOL token. Again, over here, MarginFi has consistently paid out more than the guideline of Blaze lenders and borrowers. To go further into this, we were the first major DeFi protocol to integrate BSOL. So it's a little bit like this. It's a little bit of a drama situation. And what's the answer? Well, here we got the answer from Solblaze that today was a rough day on Solana. No matter where you stand, it hurts to see people fighting each other. Been in communication with the MarginFi team and happy to share some updates, some clarification. So the first accusation got answered, a little bit of research, everybody shooting at each other, and now here we got it. So we got further investigation by MarginFi engineer team. They have found that the Blaze emission on BSOL and Blaze deposits were not running for around 8 days. The MarginFi team plans to reimburse user for the emission. In case you're one of these, you will get your reimbursement. There have been many user reports of missing emission for more than 8 days. The MarginFi team has committed to investigating these reports. The reason for the discrepancy between 8 days gap reported by MarginFi and 3 weeks gap, which is a 21 days, in one chain transaction from MarginFi emission wallet to their user reward system is because MarginFi reward system had over allocated Blaze to the rewards continue running a bit longer. If you didn't know, you have the claim rewards over here. If you have ever used it, simply click and you will get some, theoretically you should get some rewards. After that, we see that they go on future Blaze emission on MarginFi were suspended due to the lack of distribution. If MarginFi is willing to make amends with the Solblaze community and acts in good faith going towards the Solblaze, the AO may vote to reinstate them. Additionally, MarginFi and Solblaze will make sure to communicate with each other more often going forward, meaning that there could potentially be, hey, I'm doing this, hey, we're fixing, handshake, we're all good to go. And we got also over here from the Solblaze team, they keep on doing updates. I will leave you the Solblaze and the MarginFi official Twitter page down in the link below in case you want to go and have a couple of, if you got an hour to spare, make sure to go and check it out. to understand what is going on. But here we got the last tweet from MarginFi, which says, happy to work with the Solana team, with the Solblaze team to resolve some of the comments and confusion from early. MarginFi was one of the first Solblaze integration and plans to continue supporting these efforts going forward. So they have made amends. But what's happening here? Well, the founder, the creator of MarginFi, Edgar over here, have left the team. Now, he did go in a bit of a rampage yesterday. For example, let me go and showcase you a little bit of what we have seen. As we see here, the rampage that he did go on, it's deleted from the Twitter, but potentially there is there, and I simply can't find it. But we have a few MarginFi situation over here. But he did tweet that he resigned from MarginFi today, from working on MarginFi, from researching ARM, from it all. It's a world-class team, it literally is, but I don't agree with the way things have been done internally and externally. So a little bit of just, confusion within the team. Everybody's taking their lead. He was potentially angry yesterday. He got a little bit released the frustration by tweeting it out and pointing fingers, whatever it was. I fully understand. It's not always easy to simply, even if you're a boss, even if you're a CEO, it's probably not easy to just get, convicted of things, said, hey, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that, and everything basically is because of you that everything runs to dust. But, it is, he's moving on. So he potentially is going to be building something else. If you like his product, you, of course, are able to go and follow him what he builds next, but he's out of the team. Now, talking about MarginFi, is there going to be a situation with the airdrop, or is there not going to be any airdrop? Well, as he said yesterday over here, potentially there would be, from his point of view, there would not be any airdrop whatsoever for the MarginFi user, even though we are getting farmed from a point system. So it's up to the team now to decide whether or not they want to go and have the airdrop. Now, with the airdrop, here they announced that they are moving forward, the resignation from a few people. As an announcement, Edgar is effectively no longer part of the company. But one thing before we keep on going a little bit over here, if you were to just move out of MarginFi because you simply do not want to be affiliated with them, you don't want to put your money on MarginFi anymore, either because you don't trust them, either because you're here to farm an airdrop, what could you be farming right now as an airdrop? Well, we got two options. The first option is on the Camino Season 2 airdrop, which could be something to look into and could be something nice in terms of what you are willing to utilize it. And for example, lending and borrowing the same way we did over on MarginFi, lending on Camino, borrowing on Camino, utilizing a little bit for liquidity, whether it is to add liquidity for a few pairs, to do a little bit of everything, borrow, lending, liquidity, multiply, longing, and shorting. You can do a little bit of everything and just diversify the majority of your portfolio with a 2x long, 5x long, 10x long, whatever you want. Or the other option is to go over on Jupiter and farm the Jupiter Season 2 airdrop. Now, I am personally, because of the situation with the Camino, which the airdrop has been announced, but the token has not yet been announced, I want to see how much people make if they are farming it a lot, because a lot of people, I am ranked 100,000. I'm not even in the top 1%. Not even in the top 10% probably. Here we go, 103,000 in the ranking. Of course, if I put more, I got liquidity, I got borrowing, lending, I got leverage, I don't have much, and I could be making more points per day if you put more money into it. But either I will go onto Camino, or I will go and put more money to create more transaction over on Jupiter on a daily basis for the Jupiter Season 2. Let me know your thought down below on which one is the potential airdrop that could be the next big thing. I think Jupiter Season 2 will be huge, also because a lot of people got the airdrop Season 1. Potentially they're forgetting about the Season 2 airdrop on the Jupiter ecosystem, on the Jupiter exchange, on the aggregator, on the Solana ecosystem, and potentially they are under farming it. But Camino, it's very hyped. The Season 1 has ended. I got a few token allocation, which we are able to go and see here, 163 token, which potentially is not going to be not even $1 a token, but you could be making more, of course, if you are farming it heavily or more heavy for the Season 2, which could be the next thing, but I will go and see about it. But Back to the MarginFi situation, is there gonna be a token or not? Well, here they say that MarginFi is DeFi, is a decentralized trust minimized protocol, nothing changes. All products remain fully operational and are unaffected and cannot be affected by this departure. The point of DeFi is the core contribution can walk away and protocol marches on. This Edgar was an internal part of the MarginFi and have nothing but love for him. So he's still a good friend. He just went on a rampage, decided to leave. Fully understand the lad. While we're grateful for his help, we're also eager to carry forward our mission, building a decentralized source of yield for everyone, no matter where you come from, your credit score, or how much you have. We remain steadfast in the commitment of our mission, values, and the continued success of the MarginFi protocol, and there's more to come. The MarginFi development team will carry on our work towards full decentralization. Could there be an airdrop? Potentially, if that was the first intention, I do believe that there could be an airdrop. We got the YBX, the centralized stablecoin that can be, potentially the juice of the situation is their token. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. It is a pure on speculation as of right now, what's happening with the MarginFi team, what's happening with the ecosystem, and all of that. But let me know your opinion down in the comments below, because it is important for me to know what you think. I personally potentially will go and take the money that I have, because I did do a strategy. I landed on MarginFi, borrowed on MarginFi, landed the borrowed fund from MarginFi to Drift, borrowed from Drift, landed the borrowed funds from Drift to Camino, and then borrowed from Camino. So I probably will take all of it out, have the chunk of money that I started off with from MarginFi, and potentially go either and put it in the Jupiter ecosystem, or I will put all in Camino and farm the season 2 of Camino, or any other protocol, like for example Monad. I think is gonna come really soon, and I think I will put and go and farm the Monad airdrop as well. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video today. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Ciao guys.